Hello and welcome to another video about the SkyDungeon data pack, map, or whatever. It's a dungeon crawler I made in Minecraft. And since the last video about it, quite some things have changed. So let's go over a few of them. So you have already seen in the last video that it's a dungeon crawler in which you fight mobs. In each room there are some mobs you fight until you reach the boss, and after that you can get to the next layer. The last time I only made the basement, but this time I already implemented another layer, the canal, and I'm working on implementing the next layer, the mine. So there should be, let's have a look here, 5 different layers about that: the basement, the canal, the mine, the bedrock caves, and the nether forest. Maybe even more, but I think that's for now that's more than enough to do. So yeah, I want to talk about these rooms, how they are made. So each room consists of 3 parts. The bottom part is the technical area in which the room functionality lies, and the mob spawning happens when you enter the room. So this is quite a good example here. We can see this command block summons a spider 23 blocks above its own position. So it says execute positioned 23 blocks above its own position. That would be exactly, let's fly up, at this block. So when we go into the room, if I enter the room at this block, there would spawn a spider. And with that method, it's quite easy to say where the mobs in each room should spawn. And by using this function, you can be sure that the mob already has all the properties from the loot table over the entity tags, attack damage, health amount. Everything is already done inside the function. So okay, then we have the second part, the middle part. It's the entire building area. So you could build down to have some cliffs, some whatever, and you could build up to have a very high roof, and you can the possibilities are basically endless. I think it's enough room to do everything you want inside this space. Next off, we have the roof area, which is also always different depending on what room type we have. This is a normal room. Yeah, a completely normal room. This would be a library. There we have a supply room, a boss fight, a shop, an item room, a mini boss, a secret room, and so on. So you can see from the map, you can always see from the map which room is next door. Okay, that's already it. How these rooms work. I don't think it's too difficult to understand. So yeah, it takes me the most time to decorate these rooms, not the actual technical stuff behind it. The decorations take up the most time. And that's the point. That's a good point to bring up my problem. I have too few variations for each room. Especially the normal rooms, which come in the greatest quantity. I only have 5 different rooms for the normal room type on the basement. So you will encounter at least each room twice in a normal run through the first layer. So that's not that fun. So if you want to participate, I would greatly appreciate that. And another point in which I would need some help is in creating these bosses. The normal mobs, it's not that difficult because they shouldn't be too hard. They should just fill out these rooms, give you a little bit of a challenge to fight them, and that's it. But the bosses should be a little bit more special. They can have some, I don't know, attack patterns, some specialties about them. But to implement those, it's a little bit harder. It's not that easy, and especially having the right ideas is, I think, the hardest part. Implementing those ideas isn't that hard, but having the right ideas, these bosses shouldn't be too difficult. They should be Minecrafty enough at the same time. So yeah, I'm having my difficulty with those. Okay. Now that I've talked about all these stuff, let's have a quick run, because talking about these things is good and all, but seeing them in action is even better. So, as we can see, we get less health, less speed, we can't take off these iron leggings, and the iron chestplate doesn't give any armor yet. Let's take the map into the offhand, step on the plate to start the current layer, and fight through these rooms. Oh, nice, we already found the item room. We have the golden cookie. Very nice. So with that, we don't have to eat any time soon. Never. Saturated forever. So we can put the bread away. Ouch. Instant damage. Nice. This. These pressure plates have some traps underneath them, so be careful. Okay, this is a special room. As we can see here, it has a skull and a chest next to the skull, so this indicates it's a mob encounter room. If I open the chest, okay, let's do this. There is some loot inside the chest, and the room closes, and I have to fight these waves of mobs. Ouch, ouch. There's the spider. Ah, there it is. Okay, those slimes are no real danger, I know. But I haven't found a way to give them attack damage, so what should I do? Now we could teleport to the mini-boss if there is one, and to the shop, which is, I think, not that bad. So we could Oh, strength. That's nice. Bread we don't need. Start. No, we don't need that either. Okay. Let's leave the shop. And oh, we already found the boss. So let's give ourselves a strength potion. And let's fight the boss. Nice. Oh, it dropped a speed upgrade. Let's take the iron chestplate off. Plus 20% speed. Now it's been applied. Okay, let's jump down to the next layer. This takes a little bit, so we have visited all the important rooms on the first layer. The item room, the shop, the boss. Maybe there would be some other good rooms, but yeah. Now we're in the second layer, the canal. And let's fight a few rooms, and then I think we'll end the video. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to orient yourself on the map. So, those silverfish, they are quite tricky to deal with sometimes. Ouch, ouch, ouch. No. Okay. Okay, I think I'll end the video here. So, thanks for watching and bye.